Greetings and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie, and today I'm going to share with you my top practices that you can do daily to increase intuitive awareness. Let's get started now. Okay guys, welcome back. And for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Carrie. I'm a professional psychic reader, spiritual guide, shamanic healer, and coach in Sedona, Arizona. I specialize in guiding people through their journeys in spiritual awakening, healing, and empowerment. Now, one of the questions that I get asked most frequently by my clients is, how do I access my own intuition? And so I'm going to address that very topic today. If you'd like to receive more free content that supports your journey, get started now by clicking subscribe and hit the bell so that you're the first to receive notices on my newest uploads. Here we go. So, the beginnings of increasing intuitive awareness start with understanding first how your intuition speaks to you, and it might be a little bit different than you think. So, intuition speaks to us in a variety of ways. It can feel like an intuitive sense, a feeling, a knowing, an instinct. It's possible that intuition can happen in the way of hearing literal words in your inner ear and seeing visions in your mind's eye. The most important factor, I think, is an understanding that intuition has nothing to do really with analytical thinking processes. You have to actually calm the mind and be in more of a relaxed, neutral, receptive state of being in order to access your intuition, which is why meditation is one of the #1 tools for not only intuitive development, but spiritual development as well. So, in short, for every physical sense that we have, there's a psychic sense or a subtle energy extension of that sense. For example, we have physical seeing and we have psychic seeing. You have physical hearing and you have psychic hearing. You have your physical sense of touch, which translates into psychic sensing and feeling. It is possible actually to even get intuitive messages for yourself in the form of psychic sensing and smelling. Now, those two things often are associated with spirit activity, passed on loved ones visiting, and things of that nature. And I'll talk about those things in future videos. But today, let's get started with the basics. So, understanding how your intuition works for you, and you can begin to sharpen that understanding with a little bit of self-awareness, mindfulness practices, where you're paying attention to all that you are experiencing internally as you're moving through your day. Okay, so this can be activated by purposely checking in with your intuition every day. Make a decision. Every morning I'm going to check in with my intuition. And so what does that look like? I recommend dropping your presence and awareness down into your heart center, because that is the reception, one of the main reception areas in which we receive our intuitive guidance or our inner knowing. In shamanism, it's called your silent knowing. So the center in which all of our intuitive guidance is transmitted to us from spirit through the ethers is into the heart center. So doing practices that enable you to feel like you have your presence dropped into your heart is a really good practice. I will link up above here a video that I have that is a meditation on how to access heart-centered presence, and that will help you a lot. Once you know the practice, you can make a very condensed, short meditation for yourself where you're just intending, I'm breathing into my heart center. You can even set the intention of intending for your higher self, your oversoul, to be breathed down in to your being through the crown chakra, through the throat and into the heart. So you're inviting higher guidance that comes from your higher self, inviting that to merge with your being. And this is what I do. And by the way, everything that I'm sharing with you today are practices that I've been doing for years and years and years to sharpen my own intuition, and I still do them to this day. We never want to stop sharpening and honing and learning, right? Growth is the key. So once you're feeling dropped in to your heart center, then an easy way to consciously access your intuitive awareness is to ask your heart, what do you need me to know or want to tell me today? And that can be about any topic of interest that you have going on in your life. It can be about your life path in general. What do you need me to know or want to tell me today about this? About my life path, about my soul purpose, about this new possibility that's showing up for me. Okay, and then what you do is listen to what is coming to you and sort of internally prompt yourself. Is there intuitive awareness? Is there intuitive insights coming to me in the form of a sense or a feeling, which might feel like an emotion, but it could also feel like a physical sensation, like chills or something like that. And then you can further prompt yourself. Is there intuitive information coming to me in the form of divinely inspired concepts, ideas, inspirations, words that I'm hearing in my inner ear? Is there information coming to me in my mind's eye, which also in the future, I'm going to be uploading some videos that will teach you how to strengthen clairvoyance specifically, in addition to some of these other psychic senses. But for now, just asking yourself is enough. It's all about your intention and watching and observing, okay? So asking yourself, is there insight coming to me in the form of visual image? Are the visual images that I'm having, are they symbolic, are they literal, or are they both? And this is where you tap into your silent knowing to get a sense of yes or no, right? So again, what am I sensing? What am I feeling? What am I hearing? What am I seeing? How is this giving me guidance and information? And then what I do is recommend that you write down what comes to you. Keep a journal of what comes to you, and specifically journal about the information that is coming to you around a specific topic of interest that you had established an inquiry around. And then you also want to record how the information came to you. Did I sense it? Did I feel it? Did I hear it? Did I see it? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go back and you're going to chart the results of what happened when you listened to your intuition and what happened when you did not listen to your intuition. Because many times we have like an unconscious intuition that sort of remains in the background. It didn't quite get to our conscious awareness. But then whenever the event comes to pass, we can recognize in retrospect, my silent knowing was telling me that this was going to happen and I ignored it. That happens a lot. So with this practice of journaling, recording what you experience in the realm of intuitive guidance, recording how precisely it came to you, and recording the results of what happened when you acknowledge it, you pay attention to it, follow the guidance of it, or not. Every time you do that, it's like exercising at the gym and doing a repetition. The more repetitions you do, the stronger your intuitive guidance is going to become. The stronger and louder. And the more you practice it, the more you're going to realize that you're relying on it as a navigation tool forward in your life more and more. Which, by the way, that's what our intuition is for. Our intuition is meant to be an accurate modality of guiding us on our path of highest fulfillment, our path of highest purpose, our path of highest meaning and highest joy. So, another tip that I can give you is around expecting your intuition to work for you. This might require you to examine what your unconscious beliefs are about intuition. right? So if you have healthy beliefs around intuition, that your intuition is a tool that we are all born with, and it enables us to navigate through the unseen world of energy, so to speak, right? Our physical senses enable us to navigate through the physical world. Our intuitive senses help us navigate through the world of energy, which is connected to what manifests in the physical world. As you will learn in future videos, you can work with your intuition in both ways. You can work with it in a receptive way where you're gaining information. You can also work with it in a projective way, in ways that are supporting whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest. So stay tuned for more information on that. Let me know in the comments how your journey is going with developing your own intuition, and let me know if you have questions or if there's sticking points or challenges that you're running across, and I'd love to address those for you in future videos. Again, take a moment to subscribe, hit the bell if you want to be sure to not miss out on the content that I'm offering here. So have fun, let me know how it goes, and I will see you in the next video. Blessings, namaste, much love. Mwah.